What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Natsume Yuujinchou, this time with episode 2 of season 4, or Natsume Yuujinchou Shi, I believe it's called. This will be a part 2 to the first episode, which was again a kind of reintroductory type of episode, but we did get some Motoba clan stuff going on here, seeing a little bit of their base of operations. Obviously Natsume's kind of wandered into their territory, so I say wandered, abducted. But yeah, do let me know what you guys think about this one down in the comment section. Leave a like on the video if you guys do enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with any of my reactions. And let's get into it. Again, I think visual wise this is probably one of my favourite openings. Song-wise, I wouldn't say so, I don't think. Although again, I think it might grow on me a bit as the season goes on, perhaps. It's always just a little bit surprising just how terrifying that fucking cow yokai is, isn't it? Oh, that there is just so cute, isn't it? Oh, Sashiburi. He went out by himself, didn't he? The Eastern Forest. So what's the Mr. Mataba want to talk to us about? Ah, so interesting way to come out. Oh, come on. You can't let these two. It can't these two. Nor the little cute little Kappa. Again, I'm pretty sure Kappa are actually like, again, I know they're not real things, but they're actually quite creepy. They're a lot creepier than you think. Okay. That can't ever really happen, unfortunately. And yeah, it's not what he wants anyway. Again, I think last season especially, we really hammered home points about learning to kind of accept humans. but also living with the yokai and understanding that Natsume wants to help the yokai and live alongside both sides. Got friends on both sides. I loved the last episode last season. I think that displayed that really well. And there was a few episodes last season that displayed that really well. Do you know what one of my new favorite phrases in Japanese is becoming? It's Kiyomi Bukai. I've been hearing that one a lot recently. It's really interesting, isn't it? I do wonder if this happened earlier on in Natsume's life, he'd accept this, because yeah, at this point he's actually kind of he's becoming an adult now. He's kind of like grown with it. Again, like I said, he's come to understand himself and what he wants and how he views yokai and humans and what he wants to do with yokai and humans. As I just said, I feel like if this did come earlier on in his life, I feel like you see a lot in society in the real world, but teenagers like emos, for example. Again, I used to be, I wouldn't say I was an emo, but I used to listen to loads of that kind of music, and I wouldn't ever say I was really that emo or anything, but like I think it's just natural as a teenager, you kind of want to rebel and you want to kind of find where you fit in. You want to find a place that people understand you. So I think it would be much more likely that Natsume would maybe accept Mataba's offer if he was still a kid, because I mean, evidently from his past, as we see, he was the outlier, wasn't he? So just to find somewhere that he could call home or somewhere that people understood him, I think it would have been a massive thing, wouldn't it? But as I said, I think we're well past that. I think, fortunately for Natsume, he's well past that. We've made some great friends. We've got a great family now. Yeah. I wonder if he would have changed anything as well. I feel like when you look back at stuff like that, yes, it was bad. Like, it was a bad living situation for Natsume growing up and such. But if that would potentially change where he's at now, I feel like he wouldn't change that. Oh, he's done talking to you, Matoba. It's the same with humans. That's the point, isn't it? Humans do that as well. We like good people. We like good yokai. And bad people and bad yokai can, yeah, can go get. The big guns are here. Man, this is, yeah. Starting out from a like introductory episode, this got pretty crazy, hasn't it? Damn. That guy's getting one shot. It's just absolutely not true. That's just absolutely not true. Maybe again, because this guy's treated Joker the way he has all this time, he's never actually come to understand anything different from that, to be honest, has he? That war going on right now, isn't it? Jesus. Oh shit. What was that noise? Strange noise, wasn't it? Peacefully. Keyword there. Peacefully. Let's go. Let's go, cow. Like, that's such an intimidating sight right there. Honestly, might be the scare. Like it's funny as well because he's friendly, but it might be the scariest yokai in the whole show. Oh, apologies, guys. I'd like to. So are we locked up again now? Yeah. What the guy? So it should have, to be honest. Again, like from these guys are way too nice, and Yanko is just ready to leave there. He should just fucking blasted him. I mean, he's literally there with him. Come on, guys. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, crap. Why isn't Nanko doing anything? Nanko could easily go under without being stabbed. Ah, it's not even in there. Or I think he's probably even more likely is lying. It's interesting, isn't it? Not really. Not really got any kind of special power, has he? Like when you think of that, you think of like the Emperor's kind of It's a Hakai. I'm getting confused now because of the word yokai. Haki. That's the one. Yeah, I think of like the Emperor's Haki. It's been a while since I last watched an episode of One Piece, to be honest with you guys. But again, he's not got any kind of special ability to control yokai or anything. He's just like, that's the type of guy Natsume is, because he's a good person. That's why this guy will never be able to actually succeed, I don't think, in his plan, because like I said, he's got no thought whatsoever to the other side. I feel like to be any kind of genius strategist or anything, you need to, like, it's like chess. You need to not just, with many games, you need to not just focus on your own pieces and what you're doing with your pieces and how you act and the moves you make. You need to also try and figure out the mind of your opponent, feel what they're thinking, maybe even relate to them and understand some of what they're feeling. If you don't even try to do that, I feel like you're probably going to fail as an emperor or a strategist or whatever you want to be. In this case, to achieve his goal of getting rid of the curse from his family, I feel like he'll never be able to achieve that if he keeps doing things the way he does. And he's not a great person, but no one in this world is without sin or wrongdoings, I don't think. People are just better at hiding it than others. Yeah, the reason it looks like that is because Natsume is just a nice guy, isn't it? Like, you get behind people like this. Too bad, Mendel. Yeah, fuck your paper. Damn, smooth getaway. And hole was pretty small. Or maybe the gap was bigger than I thought. I feel like if the gap was bigger than I thought, they probably could have just got out anyway, because the bars would have been that big. The gap between the bars. Yeah. Pointless question, that kind of stuff, I think. I think you get the sense of, like, it truly means something to him. He truly does care. When you feel that from someone, there is, like, a special feeling, isn't there? When someone's so motivated in their cause and so his morals, he's so stuck to them. You just feel that with people like this. It's a good little brush. I'm gonna break his bag. It's quite ironic, isn't it? As they say that he brings tragedy, where he's actually got the thing that they're looking for salvation. By monkeys. They keep acting like this, so I feel like we shouldn't help them at this point. Guys. Again, I know they're trying to do the right thing, but there's ways to do the right thing, isn't there? Here he comes. So I did bring him. But he's a big old head of hair. Break it or Ozeki. Oh wow. Got that. Grim Reaper. I love the fact these guys were ready to fight. When you say the water of life, does he mean sake right there? Oh, these guys. Oh yeah, they're so charming, isn't it? The fact that they're willing to go this far. They got boozed up for some confidence. Oh, sorry guys, got my eyes going. Oh. Sorry guys. Like I said, sometimes I don't know what it is. Like sometimes when like my eyes are right, but like sometimes it's when I like laugh and when I like smile and such. And sometimes my eyes just water a lot. I mean, there's that thing of like people laughing so much their eyes like water a lot, but mine do it so easily. It's actually kind of like crazy. Don't know why that is. But yeah, like I said, I love that right there. Everyone was down to get. I'm not sure where the capital was. I mean, not the capital guy to get involved with this stuff anyway. To be fair to him, but yeah, fair play to all those guys. Like I said, getting a little bit drunk for some confidence. The woman Masuza, I think her name is, come with a bloody scythe. I'm not sure that's actually a scythe. It looks like a scythe. I can't remember what sickle, perhaps it's called. I don't know. I feel like a sickle was actually slightly different. Like I said, I don't really know. But yeah. Like you got to respect the intent, haven't you? Look at these guys riding the wind. Yeah, fuck these things. They're almost like legendary warriors. So this is Masuzu, my bad. Again, I'm terrible with the names, so you can just forget. You yeah. you could forget remembering anyone's name. Apologies. Which is quite sad honestly, because this show is there's so much emphasis on that a person's name, isn't there, or a yokai's name. Like Natsume learning these guys' names. They're just yokai to these guys, is the thing, isn't it? They're just random yokai. I don't give a fuck about their name to these Mataba guys, but yeah. That little pop guy. Okay. Like I said, that actually ended up turning out to be quite a big situation there, didn't it? Okay, mum. He's probably gonna come say thanks, right? Where? Wait, what? Where did he just appear from? What did he just hide behind? He just hide behind air? What is that? Excuse me? So 1 minute they're next to some bushes, the next they're in a wide open field. I guess they walked here after he came out like that. I don't know. It's just a bit funny, isn't it? There he is. Look at those two. That's really awesome, isn't it? Look at those two. Like proper son and father right there. Oh, again, my eyes. Sorry about this, guys. Don't know why today they're so bad. Oh, we're going stargazing. Well, I did mention this, didn't I? The fact that the first episode, again, setup episodes never usually the best, are they? Although I do feel like there's like one example of that. I much prefer the unpopular opinion here. I much prefer the first Marvel Infinity War movie than the second part of it. To be honest with you, that was like the only exception I've had with that. I think. There's probably more, but it's just off the top of my head. But yeah, this second episode again was full of like awesome fan service scenes with the yokai. Again, it felt massive in terms of like scale. To be honest, didn't it? Bunch of Natsume's friends coming here, like the whole Motoba clan. Well, I don't think it was the whole Motoba clan, but like big portions with the old lady and the actual leader. Yeah, just awesome. And again, just hams home those values, doesn't it? Just how awesome Natsume is. He doesn't need to try. He just is like a natural kind of. I mean, you wouldn't look at Natsume and say he's a natural leader, but he is. Again, he's got all the things I look for in like people I respect, and I really respect people like that because I know I won't ever like I can't ever really do well in that kind of situation. I wouldn't ever be able to do something like that. So I respect people in that position a hell of a lot. And Natsume, like I said, it's just like effortless. He doesn't need to try. He just is just like someone you want to get behind, someone you want to support. Oh, is that little Karibos? I imagine Karibo is based off the same kind of yokai thing that this thing's based off. You guys are, I hope if you guys haven't watched Yu-Gi-Oh, there's like a bunch of Karibo cards that look exactly the same as those little white things, except for they've got brown fur. But I say they've got brown fur. There's like ones with pink. There's ones with white. I forget what the white one's called. I'll get it up quickly. There's a bunch of Karibo cards. I used to love kind of gimmicky cards like Moki Moki and Karibos and yeah, I'd try and make like the cutest or like the crappiest thing possible kind of viable in some manner. Karibo white. Yeah, there's like these little white Karibos. I can't remember what Kuribohan? Kuriborn. I don't think I ever played with that one. I remember in Duel Links, I think there was actually some pretty good Karibos, but I haven't played that game in ages as well. But yeah, they look almost exactly the same, don't they? Like I said, I feel like a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards are. I see a lot like as I watch more anime, I see a lot of like, oh shit, I've seen something that looks almost exactly like that in a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I think Yu-Gi-Oh cards are a lot based off like Japanese myths and legends and stuff like that. And obviously as a kid you don't even think about that kind of stuff. They're just cool looking creatures. Whereas again in like shows like this, I see a lot of kind of things looking back like that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, another fantastic episode. In general, as I said, part 2 is always where like the fan service and the big moments and stuff come out, and this episode was absolutely full of them. Loads of awesome moments with the yokais. I quite like the monkey guy, especially the pop one at the end. Their leader as well, Rocco, seemed pretty cool. I did say I almost felt like not helping them at one point at the end there, just because how stubborn and how just how they're acting, but it will sort itself out, thankfully. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comment section. I wonder what's happened to Nyanko here. Got half his face covered like that. Looks like he's being treated well as well, so looks like something bad must have happened to him. Yeah, leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with your actions though. And I'll see you guys next time with episode 3.